Salute, 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 everybody. Okay, so let's break down what this robot is doing and what we got here. So, this is the fair value gap robot. Everyone's talking about it. It's the new hot talk of the town. I've
New
noticed.
low on S and P500.
Yes, I'm gonna let the robot talk and interrupt. Now, I noticed that every couple of months to a year or so, every couple years, there's this new hot trading strategy that everybody gets on and everybody starts doing it. It works, it works, it works. I've come in my 3 years of trading to realize that, anything could work if you wanted to. So, with that being said, the new hot topic is gaps. People trade gaps. First, we thought it was supply and demand. Now we see it's gaps, okay? So the first thing we're going to do is let you know that this robot is a standalone robot. It has no indicator. This is all the EA itself, okay? So what we have now is you have the red bars on the chart. These are your resistance levels. The green are your support. However, with this robot, the different levels are different support and resistance levels. That's why you see the purple and the pink and the different shades of green. So let me explain. The green you see here where it says retested, this is the demand zone. So when you see green and red, the green is the demand, meaning if it hits this level, it's going to buy. And the supply is the red. So if it hits the red zone, it's going to sell. This is what the robot is doing. Now, in between, every time a candle forms and it leaves a gap, it will cause an imbalance in price. What is an imbalance? An imbalance means that, pardon me, it means that the market is going to go back to that level. So if it is a imbalance to the downside, it would be a sell imbalance. If it's an imbalance to the upside, it'll be a buy imbalance. So it's a SIB buy or a buy SIB, okay? So that's what the robot is doing. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to clean up the robot how it looks, okay? So we're going to go into the expert channel, and I know you can't see what I'm doing, but don't worry, I'll tell everybody what this setting is when I do it. And the reason you don't see it is because of security reasons, okay? So we're going to just change the zones so that they're flatter because the chart doesn't need to be this gaudy. Even I can admit that. So boom, that's it. So now what we do is we just change the time frame and boom, that's it, okay? So that's a better look at the chart and what it's doing. Okay, so now that we set it up the way that I like to have it, we can go over this a little bit more in detail. So pretty much whenever you see a supply level is hit, you can tell the robot to take that as a sell, or if a demand level is hit, you can have it take it as a buy. Now, when this was tested, we entered and we already profited off the trade. But as you can see, we're taking some sells and some buys depending on the direction. So right now we have this big buy and we're winning, and now we have these sells and we're winning. So this pretty much hedges against the direction. Now you can just do the supply and demand trade, or you can do the buy SIB and SIB buy. Either or. The robot is going to allow you to do both. But pretty much you turn it on, and every time one of these levels is hit, it will react by taking the trade in the direction that it goes. So if it's going to hit a demand zone, it's going to buy. If it's going to hit a supply zone, it's going to sell. Now, if for some reason the price decides to keep going, of course, you have your stop loss and your take profit. You can program the robot to just tell it to say, hey, if that's the case, clip me out by putting a tight stop loss or just trailing a trade. It's a lot of different ways you can handle it. I usually go over these strategies with people in depth so that they can get the best optimization for the robot. But like I said, pretty much if everything goes according to plan, the robot will take the trade in that direction. But the market, can decide to change its mind at any time. So that's why nothing is guaranteed. That's why it's good to have some kind of knowledge or understanding. And that's what I'm here for. Yes, so as you can see, this robot is great for taking a prop firm challenge. Maybe the market is ranging. We create these different robots for these different reasons. And as you can see, these reasons are taking effect here. So as you can see, the buy imbalance created a signal for us to buy. Now, it will take the buy ahead of this indicating form. However, once you see it passes and the candle closes, this will form and you will know that you're in a buy. Now, because of the supply and demand also being enabled, because you can pick between the two. As I said previously, we also are now hedging in these sells. So we have this buy winning, and now we have these sells off of the supply. So we're taking both directions, and we are currently hedging. This is a more of an advanced strategy for more of an advanced trader. But once I'm explaining this to you and you start using the robot, you will start to understand these moves that the market makes. You will understand these patterns, and you will be able to start taking these trades on your own and take them for yourselves. The eye will detect. Once I teach, you put it together, you understand the move, you understand the price action, and you now have a strategy and an entry for a different market condition. That is the reason we create these systems and these robots, because at any given time, you don't know what you're going to wake up to when you come to these charts. So we have to have something for everything. The market usually ranges a lot. Right now it's trending, but it definitely had some moments when it was choppy, as you could just clearly see on this chart. It wasn't a strong trend either way. It was definitely downtrended, but in a very, very, very volatile way. And for that, you will want something that's going to take both directions. So we have the fair value gap robot. So I hope you enjoy this content. Hope you enjoy these systems and these creations. Got a strategy that you think is dope? Might want to see it get coded into an EA robot trading system? Let me know. If it's interesting enough, I may take my time and do it. I've been working on this one for quite a while, quite a few months, and this is what we have now. It is finalized, and it is profitable, and it is running. It did take a lot of tweaking and work to get it to this stage, but we have it. So this is just the fair value gap indicator, the fair value gap robot. Now the indicator is a separate item, but this robot works independently from it. So that's the difference. And this is what I've been working on. This is one of the robots I've been making, and this is how it works. TGO. Thanks for watching.